Here we go, episode 6, and we're kicking off things nice and strong with a fatal four-way match. Consider this a #1 contenders match as well. The winner of this match will face Dobby next episode for the Revolution Championship. I'm a little late to announce his name and all, but here comes our first entrant into this match. His name, his name, I'm sorry, I didn't expect him to take off another pair of glasses. His name is Raymond Groves. He's a member of Varsity Gold who just recently won and took home the Tag Team Championship. So yes, having connections like this can get you somewhere in life, ladies and gentlemen, and this is no different for his case. Let's see how this former tag team wrestler does in singles competition, because he's going up against someone who's no stranger to any kind of competition here in MB. It's none other than your favorite chicken-headed friend, Warp Zone. I believe his last match was episode 3. He stood up to Jake Yeetus, unhappy with his actions against fellow backstage member Jarvis Tim, who is still out with injury. He's all rested up though. He's ready to get himself back into MB Spotlight. And oh boy, I know how hard that is. Oh yeah, let's go. I don't think I've actually ever said this, but this may just be my favorite entrance in MB so far. Possibly of all time. For White Orion, his last match was episode 2. He had a shot, an opportunity to challenge for the Revolution Championship against 3 other competitors. You guys remember that? Dobby actually won that match. So for White Orion, this is a it's bringing back a lot of memories. It's another fatal four-way, so to say. As for our last entrant, this is actually courtesy of Krusty Crusher's manager, Mr. Krabs, getting an opportunity for Squidward to earn his place here in MB. And for Squidward, his MB career isn't really anything to speak of. He debuted last season and helped out the Krusty Crushers in a War Games match. He wants to build his own reputation, his own legacy here in MB, and this is just how to start it. If you're unfamiliar with fatal four-way action, it's quite simple. There's 4 competitors inside this ring. Only problem is that there's only 1 fall, 1 submission, 1 count going to be made. The first fall takes it. There is no elimination. There is no wacky throw someone over the top rope type of shenanigans. First pin and or submission takes it all. As for action so far, it's pretty split down the middle. Varying levels of control so far in this match. I will say Warp Zone's doing a great job. Look at that. Double chomps to everyone standing right now. Did I say chomps? I think I did. White Orion in hand. What's he got here? Ref gonna block that corner. I don't think that was intentional, but Squidward now kendo stick to the back, and I don't think that Warp Zone even reacted to that, man. Here's Raymond, chair in hand. Ooh, Squidward! Too quick on the draw with that kendo stick. And this is what I mean by making your mark here in MB. You gotta do something big. You gotta do something noteworthy to stay on top here in MB. And look at Raymond already holding Warp Zone in a bad spot. Breaks himself out of it, thankfully. Submissions are no joke, especially from one of the most gifted and technical superstars here on MB's roster. Look at that. Tequila Sunrise, the Raymond Groves specialty, already has Squidward in a pretty rough bind. Orion is composed and staring down Squidward with a chair in hand. Oh, Squidward too fast for him. Off the ropes. Huge enziguri. And he's trying to fold up White Orion right here. Can he get the 3 count? That's 1. Not even close. And Raymond. Oh, Squidward going to slip through. Low kick not going to amount to much. Taiga suplex. And breaking the kendo stick over the head of Raymond is Warp Zone. All men are down. That's 1. That's 2. And that's almost the match. Warp Zone with a good idea. Isolating Raymond and taking down and waiting for everyone to be disoriented. That's a great strat. Other side of the ring, we got Raymond and White Orion. Ooh, reverse whip from White Orion. And look at that. Rush down, takedown. Back on his feet. Notices the action. It doesn't matter how anyone looks in the moment. It just threw the kendo stick at him. And there's Raymond. Ends the combo with a Hurricane Rana. Not bad. Not a Squidward. Gonna miss, though. There are broken pieces of kendo stick all over the ring. We're gonna have to change this mat. Oh. Squidward. What's he trying to do here? I think he used this against EDX earlier in the season. Squidward, no way. Can he pull it off again? Reverse poison Rana from Squidward, top rope. And White Orion is motionless. Oh, didn't check himself though. Warp Zone gonna catch Squidward. And Squidward gonna break free somehow. Fireman's carried to the Hangman on the ropes. Like I said, this match can go any way at any time. You can't really predict chaos like this. This is just a perfect match for MB if you know how this works. And oh my god! Raymond, absolutely beautiful show of athleticism and precision. Nails White Orion, but not enough to nail the 3 count. A perfect golden ratio straight to the jaw of White Orion and locking Squidward unironically in the octopus lock. It's not a good stretch right now for Squidward. He's in a lot of pain, but Raymond going to relinquish the hold, which can only mean he has something worse up his sleeve. Not another tequila sunrise. It's cinched in and Squidward is crying out in pain, and there's Warp Zone making the save. That could have gone a lot worse as he eats that enziguri. Everyone's down, and Warp Zone's going to take this pin right now. Can Raymond secure his title shot next episode? No, he can't. I know I said, and I like to say that you can't really have any type of control in a match like this, but Raymond doing a great job of handling everyone that crosses him, as he's now trying to Proctor White Orion up to his feet, off the ropes, and Warp Zone gonna misalign White Orion. It's not gonna be a nice landing for our friend Raymond. Already regained himself though. Ducks around, and White Orion gonna catch him with that clothesline. And White Orion to the top. What's he thinking here? White Orion with a white arrow straight to Raymond. Here's the pin. That's one, in Squidward for an absolutely clutch save. Like I said, no one controls a match like this. Here's Squidward now. Squid Driver? I don't know. He didn't really give me a name for that. It doesn't matter. Raymond's going to stop it. And oh my god. You could see the sweat particles just fly off of Squidward. That's a 1 count, a 2, and that's going to be the match. Raymond Groves with one goal of mine, and that's to bring more gold to Varsity Gold. I almost choked up on my words like 7 times there. But Raymond, you'll get your match, your title match against Dobby next episode. On the topic of title matches, here is someone who is quite disappointed and outright furious that she wasn't even given or an opportunity or even talked to about for a title rematch. It's Midori Hado, who claims that since she was never pinned in the triple threat title match where she lost the Rebellion Championship, she did not technically lose her championship. So it is well within her rights to demand a rematch. And she's about to make it my problem for the next, I don't know, give or take 2-3 episodes. I don't really know Midori that well. I don't know how long she keeps stuff like this up. Regardless of her intentions, her words did not simmer well with a lot of the cast backstage, including someone who has a free shot at whatever title they so deem to desire, that being Butterfly. And you know Butterfly, she's not one to stray away from a fight, stepping up to someone as annoying as Midori Hado. Well, that's Friday in her job. She loves to do it. And if I was Butterfly, I'd be beaming with joy too. She came off an absolutely momentous win against Ray, earning herself a, as what I can only describe as an omnidirectional invitation to any single championship here in MB. That is a golden ticket in every sense of the way. That was a side note. I will say that Jinx was a little disappointed that she couldn't be by ringside for this match. But putting that aside, we're getting straight into this, and it's Butterfly tying up Hado already. One thing to note about Hado is that she is incredibly, nimble and gutsy. And especially scrappy and technical scraps like this, and it's going to be Butterfly getting the best of Hado. We've always seen in the past that Butterfly, when it comes to technical showings like this, will often get the hand with power. Like that. Look at that right there. Effortlessly maneuvering herself contorting Hado's body like this. Hado right now is her plaything through and through. Both are newcomers to MB Season 9. However, there is one thing that is also important. They were also in the match. Oh my god, that was a crazy big boot. They were also a part of that They are also a part of that fatal 4-way match in the beginning of the season to determine the new Rebellion champion. And that in a way is being settled in awe. Cheap shot from Midori. Referee Chad Grimes, who's been doing well in his community service. He's enforcing the rules right here. Nice little roll up from Butterfly right there. Oh, spinning on the rope. Spider drop kick from Butterfly. And Butterfly not letting off the gas. Wants Midori up for something huge here. Oh, whoa. Claw to the eyes from Hado. And Hado off the ropes. Didn't seem to bother all that much. Apparently, I'm now reading a little medical journal right there. If you're stabbed enough in your eyes, at least in the MB universe, you build up a resistance to it. Seems like all those matches with Ray getting clawed in the ice has built up some type of immunity, resistance. I don't know. I'm not a medical guy. And going low. Here's Butterfly off the ropes, going for the 201. Straight to the jaw, and she's not done there. Going off the ropes, and Butterfly putting her footprint into the dental frame of Hado. That's 2, and that's almost an easy win and an early night off for Butterfly. But like I said earlier, scrappy as all hell. Here's Midori, big boot gonna dodge, and a clothesline gonna take down Butterfly. Oh, Butterfly returning to Sass, charging in. Oh my god, Bronco Buster. What does Butterfly got here? Into the corner. Ooh, straight to the skull. And an X Factor! These guys are returning blows like it's nothing. It's free head trauma out here in MB's women's division, apparently. And Butterfly, nice power slam. And trying to get the win right here. Off of that, it's not even going to amount to more than 1. That's the plan now. Off the ropes. Ooh, Butterfly with a double stomp to the chest! Absolutely brutal double stomp's going to force down a pin right here. That's a 2 count. Not enough. No, whoa. Clawing the eyes of Hado. And a dropkick gonna miss. Looks like someone is also developing a tolerance to getting scratched in the eyes. Hado once again repositioning with that power slam. And Hado on top. Could she be looking for... No, I guess not. I know she likes to do a diving elbow drop. That's a 2 count though, and not enough to get the win. She may have no choice but to go for wave motion from the top rope. And Hado. Backstabber from Hado. The combo game is strong, but can she do something meaningful? Can she do something that will put down Butterfly? As she tries to go for the power slam again, Butterfly turns it around into a DDT. Ooh, pick up from... Oh my god. They're just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Guys, pick a fight. Stay down, get hit for a while, and maybe actually feel nice. I don't know, man. Just stop being so reactive. And Butterfly with the butterfly stomp. Will the second time be the charm? That's 2, and it is. It was not Midori's night. And Butterfly standing strong in the end. If you're unfamiliar with last episode's tag team match, we saw Gino and Cam Missile go up against, well, Shinobi Noir. Only problem is that one member of Shinobi Noir is actually not here. It is confirmed, and it explained his behavior last episode, but Leslie Hughes currently out with an injury right now. He needs some time off. An injury that was only aggravated and really pushed into a concerning degree after last episode. They were attacked by Jean Jacket Express members Tyler Edison and Frederick King. Morton by ringside for his friend Darren Danger will fight one of their attackers here tonight. I hope Danger knows what he's getting himself into. It could be dangerous, pun intended, but especially dangerous knowing that an experienced tag team like Jean Jacket Express is very much unlikely to send just one of them out there, and I was correct. Looks like Frederick King is bringing back up. They were at the top for so long. They have had Hall of Fame-worthy careers between the two of them. They redefined tag team wrestling. This is about respect and putting themselves back on top of the mountain. Only problem is that they put someone out for a little while, and one of their friends isn't so happy about it. I don't know why I'm getting so anime about this. This is freaking wrestling, for Christ's sake. Getting into this match, I almost choked. An immediate tie-up. There's a lot of emotions going into this one. Darren Danger able to push Frederick King into the corner. As we saw last episode, Danger is unexplainably powerful, and he's not even letting go. And oh my god! Darren Danger staying on the offense for too long. Frederick King got the upper hand out of that one. And King, 6'3", over 200 pounds, but moves like a beast inside the ring. And Danger gonna resort to doing the same. Incredibly crafty in for himself as well. Put on an absolutely great display of tag team wrestling last episode, even managing to get the one-up over KM Missile and Gino, who are actually getting up to be one of the best tag teams so far this season. So this is not a tag team match. This is both competitors' first one-on-one match of the season and first one-on-one match in a long time in the case of Frederick King. And what is Tyler Edison doing? Tyler Edison removing the turnbuckle padding. The referee immediately seeing it. You gotta ask yourself, with both managers by ringside, who will act up first? Who's gonna do something stupid first? Here we go. Oh, gonna miss. Oh, both gonna wipe themselves out in the middle of the ring. And, oh no, that's Tyler Edison. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, meeting face to face with Morton. Morton, beyond furious about what happened last episode too, and they can't believe it. I think they're getting ejected from the match. And no, there goes Tyler Edison too. Both Darren and Frederick now without their own managers, their own tag team partners. And Darren, no more hullabaloo. It's all straight business now. Darren Danger goes low. Here's Danger with that, like I want to call that a gory type of submission. Ooh, another Orihara neckbreaker from Frederick King. What's he got here? From the top rope. And he wants Danger up. Darren not even understanding what's going on. Eats that crossbody. And here's Danger. Oh my god! I'm actually glad the turnbuckle is there. It would have been a lot worse if there wasn't. And here's King. Going low again. I don't think King is going to be so merciful of this one. Another spiderwick lock, and it's cinched in tight. Oh, I guess he will be merciful. And whoa, Danger, huge Alabama slam. And he's not done yet. He's not ready to end this match yet. Darren Danger, axe handle to the back of the neck. Not even going to end it with the finisher. That's two, and still not enough. Here's Darren off the rope. Ooh, he was going for the leg drop. It didn't hit. Rocket kick not going to hit either. And what is Danger doing? Oh my god. Oh, whoa. Pin up strong. Away from the ropes. No way to get to safety. Going to break himself free though. And now here's King. Reverse whip though. Off the ropes. Oh, it takes out the shin. If this isn't a pose for the lifetime, if this isn't a pose for the history books, Darren Danger taking a seat in the corner as he now primes up Frederick for another Alabama slam. Can he do this for Shinobi Noir? That's one, that's two, and that's the match. This will be his second win here in MB and his first singles win in his entire MB career. Good looks to Darren Danger, getting a massive win over the tag team vets. You know, I've known Luna Wulfe for so long now that I forget how much she just loves this. I don't care how shy she looked last season's. This is a different Luna. She's completely invested in the game. At this point, I'm starting to get a little concerned. You remember last episode, if you weren't there, Luna going face to face with her brother, Wulfric Wulfe. And it's clear to see that these two have not been on speaking terms for a very, very long time. They haven't collaborated, they haven't done anything together at all. I'll remind you that they're one of the few siblings actually here in MB. Actually, at this point, I think they're the only pair of siblings here in MB. I don't know if this is her running from the problem at hand, but I don't think she's going to be running far. A known associate of Wulfe. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him. No, you don't. You probably don't even care about him. It's Cheeks McGee. Exactly what it says on the tin, or in this case, exactly what it says on the shirt. He's Cheeks, but there's something about him. I don't know. I can't put the finger on it right now, but this feels like a different Cheeks right now. Luna, I could already see it from here. A lot on their minds. Cheeks, though, a strange thing I see in his eyes. Maybe his confidence in what? Look at that. Cheeks McGee. Cheeks McGee. Crafty stuff right there. As McGee now. Ooh. Nice snapmare. There's Luna pushing back. Luna not particularly close with Cheeks McGee, but definitely knows a lot about him. Has her own opinion on him. Can respect the hustle he's on. Not necessarily the way he has gone about attaining that hustle. He's a known associate for everyone's favorite psychopath. My least favorite thing to deal with backstage. He is buddy-buddy now with Pun Guy after spending most of last season trying to get a better understanding of why Pun Guy was choosing him. In this universe, Luna is as strong as they get. Whoa, what in the... Whoa! What? Okay. I was about to go on about how Luna's a freaking animal inside the ring, and then I see this guy just... I don't know who taught him that, but I don't know why you taught him that. We live in a world now where Cheeks McGee is no longer Cheeks McGee. Okay, that's scary. Luna, though, back in control of this match. Looking to bring some style from the... Oh, whoa! Caught and flipped on her back power slam by McGee. Strong style offense was not there from the top. It was McGee countering effectively, efficiently, and smooth as all hell. Oh my god. And here's Luna. The gator rolls in the middle of the ring. Applying pressure to that neck. Really helpless right now. Now he's retreating to the outside of the ring. Not a bad call. Except that you have a tracker right here on you. Here's Luna. Ooh, okay. I can respect Luna. You're choosing to go back inside the ring. She's not all about that outside the ring business, and I respect that. In fact, I appreciate that. I more than respect it. And here's Luna. Flurry of punches and just a whole lot of the upper arm strength coming out, and a nice moonsault to follow up. Can Luna seal it here? That's two, not enough to put away McGee. And I will say, I'm impressed with McGee's showing so far. I like what he's doing. It's new. It's shown that he's taking this whole thing seriously, and oh my god! Why did she send him flying? Now looking to bring more strong style offense from the top. Luna diving headbutt straight to the abdomen. Gonna shake off the head trauma like it didn't even exist. And now putting Cheeks McGee in that vice, but there's the ropes. His feet were directly under it. And lucky McGee, thank God he got out of that neck crank as soon as possible. That is a career killer in the hands of Luna. And here's McGee. Well, okay, dude, I just talked about not... What are you... Oh my god! Look at McGee! Rolling Thunder Stunner! And not stopping there. What was that? I don't know. McGee, that's two, and not enough to put away Luna, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't impressed. A beautiful rolling cutter stunner. That's not even the name of the move. I'm so surprised. That's a count right there. It's only a two. Rolling Thunder wasn't enough to get the match. What can McGee do now? Ducks it. Oh my god! Taiga suplex. The whiplash alone from that. Oh my god. I think I just got secondary whiplash from seeing that moves. Now McGee putting pressure on those legs. And I never thought I'd say this, but Cheeks McGee is in full control of an MB match. As Luna. I think she's sick of him. Luna. Oh, whoa. Fast and responsive. Here's Cheeks McGee. Ooh, nice inverted suplex right there. Oh, scorpion kick right there. And Luna with the stunner of her own. Stun Dog Millionaire. She's not done yet. There's more in the tank. There's more to do. Has the arm, the Omega Driver. Not even gonna move him away from the ropes. This is wraps 2 and 3. Luna taking back the win from McGee. Oh no, oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this season, that is Pun Guy who is applauding Luna. And yeah, no, I'm on Luna's page too. I'm confused. The guys backstage get on the tinfoil hats. For the time being, return to the main event scene. And for this competitor right here, unsuccessful in his first world title match of the season, EDX, former #1 contender for the World Openweight Championship, did not meet his goal. Did not achieve what he sought out to do. Defeated by Yeetus and the Nail Biter. But that's not going to stop the fire. The grind won't stop for him here. He's back on the prowl. He wants back into the main event. He wants the World Openweight Championship. It was one episode on ice, and that was one episode too many for him. And that is something that has also been echoing in the minds of someone who is no stranger to gold, who's no stranger to success. Breakout superstar of Season 8 Infinity. None other than Martinez. He's methodical. He's precise. He's cunning. He's gifted. He's talented. He's all the above. He got everything when it comes to being a superstar here in MB. Only one thing he doesn't have: the status. He doesn't have the gold. He doesn't have the title around his waist that says that he is the best. And that is a problem for him. He came to MBLive Pro Wrestling. He signed up for another season of this crap for one reason and one reason alone. He is a prize fighter. He has to be the best. And to be the best, you got to take out everyone that calls themselves the best. Everyone that is looking to get in your way. That is the only way to reach the mountain top. Why did I say mountain like that? Martinez caught wind of someone trying to move up to the main event. Unfortunately for that someone being EDX, Martinez had the same idea. Call this process of elimination, or the right to survive and stay in the game. EDX, Martinez, main eventing tonight's episode, and there is youth beating out experience right there. Quick on the draw, now locking up. And whoa, Martinez outpowering. Ooh, nice dodge. Another dodge. Nice low kick right there. Low kick for Martinez. These guys going blow for blow right now. The return fire between the two of them is good and all, but EDX now has him in the corner. Both going to back off. No dirty shots. Ooh. Try to be fast, but not fast enough. Ooh, rolling elbow. And that's going to send him to the ground. But is that enough? What is... Ooh, now to the back. And here's Martinez, shaking with anticipation. Martinez off the ropes. Fire strike straight to the face. Methodical and precise. Ooh. Up to the face. Ooh, eats that back elbow. Ooh, straight to the face. Another back elbow. And here's EDX. And once again, raining down those elbows. And now laying out EDX. And that's my question too. I guess it's not. It's not enough. It's not all that's in his tank. His mission was clear. He wants to get to the top no matter what. He has people relying on him. He has the industry to support. Being champ is more than just his own goal. Being champion brings so much more for his faction, for the group of people he's mentoring. And already looking to put an end to this match right here. Look at the stop! And now EDX. What you got right here? He wants Martinez up for something. EDX. Huge stop! Oh my god, I felt that in my throat. Oh my god. That's one, that's two, and that's the match. I think there's a malfunction in the ring because the lights are a bit dimmer than how they should be. And no, we're just no light. But, oh my god, no. Oh my god. That's the freak. That's the freak. That's the freak. That's the freak. The freak laying out EDX.